Good morning. Forgive me, blogger, for I have sinned. It has been way too long since my last post. And this one's going to be short and sweet, mostly because I don't know what to say. So, for once, instead of going on and on for 10 minutes, I'm just going to say one thing and get on with my day. I still am in a little bit of a weird place right now. Obviously I haven't been keeping up with the blog. I've been struggling in various areas, and then I'll kind of have a glimpse of things are getting better, and then I'll have an off day, and it's life. That's exactly what it is. It's life, and I get that. I did. I don't want to give up on the blog. I don't want to give up on Way Down. Definitely don't want to give up on losing weight. I did come to a conclusion, yet another one. Yesterday I caught a snippet of a program, and it was about weight loss, and they were interviewing people who were obese, people who had lost weight. Anyway, one of the people they were interviewing, it kind of reminded me of one of the struggles that I'm having right now. He was saying one thing that has been he has actually lost a bunch of weight, and one of the things that had been very beneficial to him was being mindful of when he ate. In fact, prior to them interviewing this guy, they had interviewed this lady, and she said, and I laughed out loud because I thought I can so identify with that. She said something to the effect of, have you ever had one of those moments where you look down and you're like, who ate my cookie? Who ate the rest of my cake? Where'd it go? Did the dog get it? And then it's like you realize, oh, I ate it. But I didn't even realize it. Because for me anyway, so much of the time when I'm eating, I'm not enjoying what I'm eating. I'm not tasting what I'm eating. I'm just, my mind is elsewhere, and it's a reflex almost. And so, I'll eat the whole plate and think, I don't remember eating that, and that's not a good thing. That's not the way it should be. So anyway, then they interview this guy, and he was saying that it's not the only thing that he did, but one of the most helpful things, and they even showed like this little reenactment, one of the most helpful things he did was to just be mindful. When he sat down to eat, first of all, he tried never to eat in the car on the way somewhere or shove it in and go to the next activity. He made mealtime just that, a time that he set aside, that he enjoyed his food, and that he sat down, and that he was, aware of what was going on. And even it showed him sitting down, again, this reenactment, sitting down to this meal, and there was a little clock, and it was showing the elapsed time before he ever even took his first bite. Now, let me just tell you, this guy in the video, he was doing some kind of, I don't know if it was meditation or what, he was taking these deep breaths and stuff. And immediately I thought, okay, I can do that. Only instead of meditating or deep breaths or whatever, I can just pray. I can sit down and I can say, Lord, help me, please help me to know for sure that I'm hungry before I eat this, and then help me to stop when I should stop, and not to just mindlessly shove it all in and go back for more and never taste what I'm eating, and never consider when I should stop. And anyway, so that's the reason that really caught my attention, is because, like I said, that's been one of my biggest issues these last few days, this last week and a half even, is that I started off like I always do. I started off so gung-ho, and I updated every day, and I was very mindful of what I was eating, and I was excited to show you that I had lost weight and what I was getting to eat and the portion sizes and all this stuff. But then, as it always does, that excitement kind of died down, and now it's all of this is competing with the rest of my life, and this is getting shoved to the back burner. And when stuff's on the back burner, you don't think about it, you forget about it, and that's kind of what's happened, and I'm disappointed in myself for that, frustrated, sure, but again, I recognize that all it takes is just starting over, starting again, starting fresh, waiting till I'm hungry, and being mindful that next meal that I eat, of what I'm eating, enjoy the flavors, thank God for His genius in creating all these different flavors. But again, it all goes back to just using food for the way it was intended, to be enjoyed, but also as fuel for the body, not as some mindless activity when I'm bored, stressed, happy, sad, whatever. So, that's, like I said, really all I have. And yet I still spoke for 5 minutes. I'll never understand it. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. And feel free to leave a comment. Specifically, for anyone who watches this video, I'd like to know how your life is. What's going on with you? Yvonne, Amanda, Christy, anyone else who may watch, post a comment. Let me know how it's going for you, if there's anything I can do to help or pray for or anything like that. Okay, talk to you later.